My first job was as a paperboy when I was 12. Yeah, I went to this, they were asking for paperboys at the local Gisborne Herald, and I went with a friend who was wanting to have this job. And I got it and he didn't. However, I was very good at those days at organising other people. So on weekdays, I got him to do my round. Love writing. I just think that writing allows you the opportunity to express yourself in your life and as well uh, your way in the world. And so it's important, I think, to be active. So it's always given me an active approach to literature. Shy, old, opportunistic. It has to be at all time. It's the meeting house where, which is the centre of all of my energy, my ihi, my mana, my wihi, and my wero. You know, to get through this life, you always have to have a sense of being able to go for the jugular, make sure that you understand that there's nothing that you can't do, but sometimes you have to negotiate a passageway through adversity. My favourite school subject was always writing. So I guess that, I've been a writer all my life. My sister Polly, every time I bring out a new book, I always like to give it to her because I know what her answer is. And so I say to her, well, Paul, what do you reckon? And she always shows promise. So I know that she's the one who keeps my feet firmly on the ground, and she's the one who says that our lives are an evolving journey, and that you should never stop learning, and never stop reading, and never stop writing, and never stop enjoying being alive. I do use bookmarks, yes. I had coffee yesterday with Fiona Kidman, and so she's one of my favourite people. The author that I would it would have to be Galileo. I just think that Galileo was one of the greatest philosophers, astrologers, thinkers in any life and time. Of course, whether or not he'd want to be in the same room with me would be something else. But I think I would have a really good conversation with him, and he would be very interested in pūrākau and in the ways in which Māori have always looked at the stars in terms of defining what is there, both in the real worlds and in the unreal philosophical worlds that we all have as New Zealanders. Wow, my favourite book character. My favourite book character, when I was younger and when literature wasn't decolonised as it is now, I used to go looking for characters who looked like me, and one of those was a character in Moby Dick, in Melville's Moby Dick, and he was the tattooed Māori character in Moby Dick, Ishmael. And there's another reason why I'm thinking of Ishmael at the moment, and that is that my surname, Ihimaera, means Ishmael. So I've always regarded him as being representative of the other story and other culture in Moby Dick. which is about a malevolent white whale. And so I went on to write a story about a benevolent Polynesian whale, and the whale writer write bold, read widely, read for subtext, context, urtext, intertext, read creatively, write the wonder of your world.